Brand new athletic director at Lumen Christi Catholic School, Jesse Brown, along with Lumen's principal, Stephanie Kristovic. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome to Lumen Christi. Welcome to Jackson.
Thank you. Thank you. We're really excited about being here.
It's not too far from where you last were, just down 94, Kalamazoo area.
Yep.
What were you doing in Kalamazoo, Jess?
Yeah, so I've been an operations manager at Stryker for the past 14 and a half years.
Perfect qualifications for athletic director.
Yep, and then also outside of that, I've been an assistant athletic director at Hackett, and then been the baseball coach there for 14 seasons, and then the head football coach for Kalamazoo United for the past 4 years.
Oh, you know Lumen already has a football coach.
Yeah, oh yeah, a great one at that. So. Yep.
Is it going to be hard to step away from coaching, or will you be doing some coaching at Lumen?
No, I think actually stepping away from it, it's from stepping away from having the whistle in your hand, you're actually coaching coaches as an athletic director and focusing in on serving the community and the kids along with the coaches. So you're still doing that, still teaching. So I'm really excited about being able to do that.
Stephanie, what was it about Jesse that interested Lumen Christi?
Yeah, I think we really knew right off the bat what a great match it was. I think first of all, his commitment to Catholic education and our faith, that is what happens all day, every day in the classroom and on the field, and that was so evident in the values that he brought. But just a match across the board with our core values. So the way that he spoke about developing character in his kids, the way that he spoke about pushing them to excellence, we're just a match with who we are and who we want to be, what we expect from our kids and our coaches. So we're really excited. We think his experience, at Stryker with millions of dollars and lots of product and 800 emails a day is actually great experience for what he's going into. And you can already see, we already are seeing the benefits of making that match with him, to have his kids enrolled in our Catholic schools already, to have a house bought already in the Jackson community. This all just demonstrates to us his deep commitment to be a part of our community for a really long time. That's what we've been hoping for, and to be able to deliver that to our families is really important to us and just a huge blessing and a huge gift for our future.
Bringing your family to Jackson, how old are the kids that you're uprooting?
Yeah, so my son is 12, he'll be 13 in July. So he'll be going into 7th grade at Lumen, and then my daughter Jacqueline is 9, so she just turned 9, and then she'll be going to Queens.
And you're actually coaching right now in Kalamazoo still, right?
Yep.
At Hackett?
Yeah, yep, baseball at Hackett. So we play our district semifinals at noon on Saturday.
And Hackett, you've got an interesting arrangement because your football team is called Kalamazoo United, and some people might think that's a soccer team, but it's a combination of Hackett and
Kalamazoo Christian, which is the arch rival between with Hackett. So longtime rivals, and then the numbers in both sports as enrollment had gone down. The numbers in both sports at the schools had dropped, so they combined, which wasn't a very popular decision at the time, and it's been a phenomenal experience. And I've learned a lot as a coach, as a person, as a human being, just dealing with the adversity that the kids have up front by competing with their rivals. Because as soon as football is done, they compete on the basketball court. When basketball is done, they're on the track or also on the golf course or on a baseball field. So it's a very interesting dynamic, and it's been a neat situation, and it's taught me a lot as a coach, as an administrator. So I'm really excited about kind of seeing how that plays out for them over the future.
Yeah, it was very controversial, and a lot of people were really against it, but it sounds like it in the long run it's worked out.
Yep, absolutely, yeah.
All right, so you're taking on a job with a really rich athletic tradition here in Jackson, and you've got to be very familiar with Lumen Christi, because I know Hackett has been an opponent of Lumen in several sports over the years.
Yeah, very familiar. Actually we've played 2 different times in 2012 and 14 on the baseball field at Comerica Park, and got to know some of the Lumen families at that point, just in that situation. So it's been really a kind of a neat scenario over the years competing against Lumen. But the rich traditions that Lumen have it's very, very strong. It's a very tight-knit Catholic community that really cares about their sports, about their academics, and their kids. So that's going to be a very exciting time for us to come into that and to build on the things that that have already been laid and that foundation that's there.
And I think in the 50-year history of Lumen Christi, all the athletic directors have had a first name. It's Jay, Jerry,
It must have been
Jerry.
a sign.
Jesse.
Yeah, look at that.
You only have to
Yeah.
change half the letters. in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how spring sports right now are doing at Lumen Christi. I know you've got some athletes still competing.
I know, and we have so many athletes, Bart, that I'm going to be very careful not to miss any and apologize in advance. This is a great problem to have. We love when we're playing this deep into any season, but we've got girls soccer playing tonight. So they're playing in their district final. And we've got...
Jump in if you know any of these.
I know.
Oh yeah,
answers.
we're good.
This is my test. I like it. I'm ready. I'm ready to compete. We've got girls. We've got girls track as
Track.
a team, and then some boys track individuals competing in states. We did our send off for our girls tennis team. They're going to states this weekend. That's super exciting. Boys golf just won their regional last night, and so they're off to states next week as well. I think that's girls soccer, girls tennis, track, boys golf. So we have a lot of athletes who work hard year round, and it pays off late into the season. Their discipline, their hard work, efforts day in and day out.
Have you given them the pressure that they need? Because this year's the 50th year of Lumen Christi, and there are 49.
I keep making this promise on your show, right? And they
Yes.
keep, so I don't know if Jesse knows this, but I've been making this promise all year that if we get to 50 state championships in 50 years, we will have a day off of school.
That's awesome.
So I
Well,
hope
maybe it'll
that they
happen.
call my bluff. It's May and we're all ready for some days off. So no, we would love that. We're so proud of our kids no matter how they compete. We want them always to be, searching for the next goal and taking it one step further. And because of our successes and our traditions, for many of them, success looks like a state championship, and that's great. For some of them, it looks like something else, and that's great too. But we are really proud. 50, 49, 48 state championships don't happen by accident. They happen because there's intentionality around faith and relationships and discipline and hard work day in and day out for all of our kids in all of our activities and sports. So we're always proud when our kids show that off around to each other, to their families around the state.
Well, that would be really cool to have the 50th state championship in your 50th year. What is the, outside of Jackson, you've known about Lumen Christi, what, in terms of their athletics and the traditions, what is the opinion of Lumen Christi outside the area?
Yeah, there's a tremendous amount of respect. And then just coming from the Kalamazoo area in another Catholic school, there's a lot of looking over and saying, hey, what are they doing over there that is allowing them to do that? So there's, again, a lot of respect around Lumen Christi coming outside the Jackson area, and a lot of pride. You can see that comes from it. You can see the engagement that's within the community of Lumen Christi.
Any athletes in your family that you might be coaching in the future at Lumen?
So both our kids play sports. So yeah, they're both sports nuts. They've grown up. My wife she coached college basketball for a while, and my father-in-law as well. So they've grown up in a gym or on a baseball field or around a football field. So they stay really active and involved in sports as well. So it'll be fun to watch.
Were you an athlete in school too, Jesse?
Yeah. I played football, basketball, baseball in high school, and then baseball at the collegiate level, and then started coaching at the collegiate level before I got into the high school realm. So.
Well, great. Congratulations on your new position.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Yeah, good luck. We appreciate y'all being here today.
Yeah, thanks, Bart.
Yeah, good luck to the Titans in the state championships.
Absolutely.
The new athletic director at Lumen Christi Catholic School, Jesse Brown, along with Principal Stephanie Christovic. Next on the show, it's time for birthdays and anniversaries. I know we have an anniversary, and I know we have some birthdays, so stay tuned for that. It's next.